So I wanted to share with you this document that explains the construction of the implied volatility surface using the stochastic volatility inspired model, or the SVE. Let's start with initializing the parameters. So we know that the SVE model, originally developed by Jim Gotherell, provides a highly tractable and robust parameterization of the implied volatility smile. So its raw formulation defines the total implied variance for a given log minus k. So we start by initializing the parameters, and this is the general level of variance, the angle of the asymptotes, the asymmetry or the skew of the smile, the horizontal translation, and the smoothness of the vertex. So we treat this formulation as a variance rate rather than total variance to allow the surface to naturally scale with time. Hence, our implied volatility is independent of t. So the formula is this one. It's a plus b multiplied by the asymmetry or the skew of the smile multiplied by k minus m. K is the log moneyness, which is ln of k over f, and etc. So for the no arbitrage conditions, we must, because it must be free of arbitrage, we verify two primary conditions, which is the calendar spread condition. So to prevent temporal arbitrage, where a longer dated option costs less than a shorter dated one, the total implied variance must not decrease with maturity or for any fixed strike. The other thing is the butterfly condition, or the non-negative risk neutral density. So to prevent static arbitrage across strikes, the risk neutral probability density function must be strictly non-negative. So we compute this with the Breeden formula, which is the exponential to the power of RT. Let's find it here. The exponential of ERT multiplied it should be yeah, it's in here. So the exponential of RT multiplied by the variance squared of C over K squared. So we compute the option prices, or CK, using the Black-Scholes formula with our SVI implied volatilities. We then use numerical finite differences using the gradient twice to extract the second derivative and find the probability that it remains positive. So for the Black-Scholes inversion, while we build the surface starting from the implied volatility, real-world application often require the inverse, extracting IV from observed market prices. So the script provides the function implied volatility, which uses the optimize Brent Q to find the root of the objective function. So Brandt's method is preferred for its robust convergence properties when bracketing an interval. So now let's visualize the panels. So since we applied the exact SVI parameters uniformly, the surface shows a distinct smile across all the moneyness, but is flat across the maturity axis. For the calendar spread, it plots the total variance against t for various log moneyness slices. This strictly upward sloping lines visually confirm the absence of calendar arbitrage. And then the extracted probability density QK for different maturities. The curve fan out and flatten for longer maturities. Representing the increasing uncertainty and remain strictly above zero, confirming the butterfly consistency. For the volatility smile, it shows the 2D slice for the implied volatility against the log moneyness over time. So this highlights the baseline parameter assumption, plotting a flat line indicating constant implied volatility over maturity. Finally, the diagnostic console. So it outputs text indicating any structural arbitrage was detected based on the finite difference checks.